This is the seafood that makes your scalp tingle but tastes absolutely delicious. Sea intestine, also known as single-ringed sipuncula, it looks like a sea cucumber without its skin, which might seem a bit awkward, but it's still a unique marine creature. These animals can absorb water up to 5 times their body volume, making themselves appear more formidable. Sea intestines mainly inhabit the sandy bottoms of shallow seas, where they dig U-shaped or Y-shaped burrows to feed and avoid predators. Due to differences in diet and environment, the internal structure of each sea intestine is like opening a blind box, always bringing different visual experiences. Fresh sea intestines are transparent in color, with plump flesh, rich in protein, vitamins, and various minerals, making them a seafood delicacy that combines taste and nutrition. In South Korea, sea intestine sashimi is highly acclaimed. Fresh sea intestines are sliced thinly and dipped in special soy sauce and wasabi, with each bite bringing the freshness and flavor of the ocean, leaving a lingering aftertaste. Its unique texture and delicious taste not only captivate seafood lovers, but also attract countless tourists to come and try it. If you haven't tried it yet, you might as well bring your friends along to experience it together.
How many of you have been sabi say sea get intestine? I know been sabi o. Now the first time I did hear say sea get intestine. Of course, the sea is a living thing. Water is a living thing. And almost all living things have intestine. So why should the sea be exempt from having intestine? Wetin dey do us human being? Huh? Now everything person go chop. Una just go fishing, whether with una trawler or fishing net, everything wey una carry comot from the bottom of ocean, where no be fish, una go talk say, why this one look like this? This thing look like a kporo. Make I just see how we fit chop this thing. Now so una dey do chop till una go chop termite, una go chop cockroach, una go chop mosquito. Must we humans eat everything? Even if for this very product they talk say protein dey, must we try it because protein dey inside them? What is going on? I don't want to mention any continent name, but people where they chop this sea intestine, what is going on? Although you're not supposed to criticize anybody food. No be like say they criticize anybody food, because at the end of the day, to those of us who be Christians, Paul the apostle been say in the book of his book, if you sabi say waiting with the chop go offend your brother, no chop am or chop am in secret, so that your brother wey no dey strong in faith like you, if he see you chop, he no go fall. Just take for example now, as a pastor, maybe you don't go China, go chop ewa. You don't go China, go chop mfem. You don't go China, go chop ekpok. That one for China, nobody know you, but you come back to Nigeria just because say you chop mfem, you chop ekpok, you chop nsong. All of them, you chop and then you come back Nigeria, say you want chop and because you been chop them for China. If your members where they church see you, they chop all those things, how they go feel? You know what I mean? Say when you chop those things, you go hell. Make we forget about the vision of Peter, where God tell him, arise, buy all of them and eat. That was a vision. It had a meaning. So whether you they chop mfen, whether you they chop a pork, all those things that they talk about, whether you they chop housefly, whether you they chop mosquito, whether you they chop lizard, whether you they chop cockroach, whether you they chop ewa, that one no fit talk for English. Whether you they chop ewa, whether you they chop see intestine, chop them for yourself. No do make anybody say they chop these things. That one no mean say you will go hell. But as you they chop them, think about your brother. If your brother see you they chop all these things, how you go feel? After all, no be everybody body they the same. You get what you go chop, you will get allergy. You get what in that another person go chop. That same thing where you chop, you know will get allergy. So make una just mind what you they chop. All those who are we don't see this see intestine. When I want try them, make una they careful because some of these sea creatures, most of them dead poison inside of them. So that if they no cook them well, you go chop them. Ask Japan, they know what they talk about. You get some seafoods where we say they need cook them well. Or in fact, even before you chop that food self, then you must sign. Say this food where they chop. So we say they chop at your own risk. How you go need sign something like that to chop food? How? If care is not taken, now this sea intestine, now so they go tell you say before you chop them, you need sign. Say they chop them at your own risk. Any food where they say maybe you sign disclosure or waiting in the column, no chop them because it go dey bad for you. Which can see intestine with this. Now the first time where I know say see get intestine. And if I see this kind of thing, maybe I've been sabi how to swim. I see this kind of thing inside water, the way I go run, not to talk of to carry this thing, put for my mouth, the chop.